Midtown Millionaire Lesson 28, Stock Investments. Welcome back to my little corner of the web. This is Fokke Truman, your host, back with another video. Today we're going to touch on the subject of investments in the stock market. In this particular case, we're going to use the NYSE, the New York Stock Exchange, just for the basis of the examples of today. The stock market in general is a good way to making money, passive money. You put your money in, your savings into it. If you choose the correct stock, you'll make a lot of money as the stock price rises, or if you do stock options. But we're going to today just simply concentrate on buying normal stocks and what does it mean and what strategy is applicable for you to become financially free from the system. The problem with the stock market is that it's rigged partially. What do I mean by a rigged system? In July 3rd of 2017, curiously, in the NASDAQ index, is one of the indices that is available for the stock market, the technology sector. Many of the stocks in the sector that are pretty high up, like Amazon, like Google, and a few others that day, were locked at 123.47 at value for a certain amount of time during the day. All the stocks were locked at a specific price. What does that tell you? That the system is rigged or can be rigged by the people that use computers, algorithms, and other systems in order to make that market work to their advantage. And if you're starting out with investments on stocks, it's a little bit scary and hard to make margins or make money on trading when you're doing it online. It's quite tough because if you're looking for day trading or weekly trading, the ups and downs are common, and many of them are forced or faked by automatic buys and sells that these algorithms and computers create. So it's very hard for you, if you don't know anything about the market, to just jump in and try to work it out. If you're just like everybody else started out with a normal job from 9 to 5, and you haven't studied anything that comes with the financial markets, economy, algorithm and systems and programming, and how do they work when it comes to buying and selling of assets in the stock market, it can get pretty complicated pretty fast. So we'll do what we said in the previous videos. You need to buy stocks of the products that you trust. You need to look forward to the information of those companies that produce those products and buy according to that. In other words, you have to do your due diligence once you find products that you like in a sector or industry that you understand. That's it. There is no more than that to make it as simple as possible to use the KISS technique to do investment. Because what you want to do is buy them today, wait 2 or 3 years and cash out if you want to. But if you want to cash out in 2 or 3 years, well, you have to know what you're doing. And in order to know what you're doing, you gotta know the company you're investing in. And it's quite hard when you have no knowledge of the market as it works. And it's a very dangerous place if you don't know what you're doing. That's why I don't recommend when you're starting out, starting daily trading and studying all these graphs and tendencies and what's going to go up and then what does it mean it's going to go down and all that. Many of them can be manipulated by buys and sells for strong buyers or on cheap companies. And even then, the algorithms of these great computers for the big whales in the system. And a whale is a person that has a lot of money, or a company or a corporation with a lot of money and a lot of resources that can influence the market immediately in a matter of minutes. They will screw up your planning or your understanding on how the stock is going to play out. So I don't like to go with graphs because they can be deceiving and everything can turn on its head on a piece of news one day to the other. So you have to know the industry you're investing in, and that's my advice for today. And if you're going to start that, that's the only one you have to apply. Anything else outside of knowing your industry because you test the products or the services that you're wanting to buy and then try to invest in those companies, it's a bad idea. One example I will leave you with is for the future, and you'll see how it pans out. Many people love drones, drone companies. There are several. There are a couple that are about $11 to $20, I think, the stock right now. But one thing, it's going to happen in the future. I don't know when, but it's going to happen. Some of the stocks are really high, so maybe investing in the ones that are cheap will be a good idea. But why? You see people that go to concerts and go around with their phones filming, recording, and doing whatever. Many people go to concerts just to film because they want to keep a memory of the concert or the event they participated in live. So they spend half the time listening and trying to move a little bit, and the other half just standing still, pulling up a phone so they can keep a memory in their minds using that phone. Eventually, in time, drones will get to the point that they will float around you. They will be automatic and they'll film for you or do something like you. And if technology doesn't go that way, it will go the way of the eye camera. The camera will be installed in your eye or something similar, or use sunglasses or a set of glasses, and it will film whatever it is that you're seeing, so you're able to do what you did in the 90s or in the 80s or in the 70s when you go to a concert. Just have fun, because the filming and everything else happens automatically through the systems and the operations of the drones or the computers or the glasses or sunglasses or whatever system that allows you to film and record automatically through a system of computer service, you know. That's the basic idea. That's going to happen. That's what's coming. Whichever company offers the cheapest and wholesale and mass market system of filming through floating drones, through eye cameras, through glasses, or whatever it means they are, it's going to make a killing. We're already using our phones. So keep a lookout for that in the future. And start thinking which companies can offer that and jump in. Be careful. As always, these strategies and ideas are for entertainment purposes only. No liability is applicable, legal purposes. You have a great day, enjoy, and I'll see you. I'll make a special video for the weekend. I hope you're having a lot of fun, and thank you for the new subscriber. Welcome. If you need further evidence and discussions on any of these topics, please contact me on Twitter and Facebook. It's open there for anybody that asks me. Nobody's asked me yet, but the thing is, it's there for you if you want to contact me further. Anyway, guys, after those who jump blindly into the market, on the stock market, because they'll get robbed. Anyway, Truman out.